This is the first video for our thematic unit on the continents of the Earth. Our first continent is Africa. After watching this, you should have a greater understanding of what the continent of Africa is actually like, and you will be able to identify the meaning of perspective as it applies to our thematic unit. Before we start exploring, I'd like you to take out the study guide I gave you and pause this video to jot down some thoughts regarding the continent of Africa. This should be your thought list. You can include the questions, what do you think it's like? What comes to mind? Pause now and reflect. Often, the elements that come to mind when we begin discussion of the African continent include zebras, elephants, lions, huts, dry deserts, poverty, lack of water, etc. Maybe you had things like that on your thought list. But is that what the African continent in its entirety is actually like? Think about it. In the United States, we have bears and moose, cougars, mountain lions, but do we see those on a regular basis all over in Iowa? No. The same is true for the continent of Africa and the animals that we think might be living there. As you can see, there are in fact cities in the continent of Africa. This shouldn't be that surprising. It's a civilized country. There are cars, stores, malls, people have cell phones. This video is from when I visited Uganda in 2014. In 2007, in the highest populated cities in the world, 2 cities in African countries ranked in the top 13 highest populated cities. As soon as you are done watching this video, I'd like you to go to the website that I have listed here on the screen and look at some of the African cities that are represented there. They have some images and some populations, and that'll give you a little perspective about the cities that are in Africa. This has been giving us a perspective and a springboard for what our perspective should be of the continent of Africa. So while we're talking about it, let me give you the definition of what perspective means. According to Merriam-Webster dictionary, perspective means a mental view or prospect, or it can also mean the capacity to view things in their true relations, true, or relative importance. So basically it's saying perspective is your point of view. So as we talk about the continents of the world in this thematic unit, as we talk about Africa on Monday, we're going to look at it from perspective and how might we see it and what is it actually like. I look forward to receiving your thought lists on Monday. I encourage you to jot down a few of your thoughts at the close of this video, and I will see you then.